Kaboom! Back again. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Only Mayani, Wagwan, good morning, good night. Wherever you are watching this amazing content of today. And today is today, tomorrow will be another day. Wagwan. Starting the video from banana plantation with
it's underscore again to back again to the root.
Yeah man. Yeah man.
Conky the back.
Conky.
Yeah.
It's long. It's long.
It has been a
long time.
Ever?
It have been a long
time. On
yeah,
reggae
man.
Music again.
Yeah,
Play
man.
reggae music again.
Yeah,
hey,
you to be in this channel.
YouTube is gonna be a bad outside here, guys. Thank you very much for you tuned, and it's underscore again to back again to the root of today. We start and we commence this kind of the journey right now here. Everything is so fantastic and no patentement is on existent. Yesterday things are good from yesterday to date. On the 20th of February 2025.
You are on a sleep?
I'm coming from a deep sleep of hibernation.
And I heard the visitor was here.
Which visitor?
Mogesi.
Ah, he came?
Yeah. I was told that Mogesi was here.
What was the point, man? I don't know.
Even me, I don't know.
Where were you?
I was even me in a sleep.
Or we were hibernating.
Exactly.
So he came. He never called me, man.
I don't know. I don't know if he came in a secret agenda.
I don't understand, and I don't have any repossessment or the report about it. But I don't know. I don't
You don't know?
I don't know. It's now I'm waking up, and a little bit I had much of the time today, and we are coming out clear, which is one-on-one from the platform of the banana plantation here.
Yeah, man. Live.
And, you know, today I had a very big conversation that I was having a deep sleep of thinking on how we can just make it happen.
Oh, I was thinking that the big conversation with the Lady J.
Yeah, the
today
big conversation
you are
was
with
there.
the Lady J.
Yeah, today I was with the Lady J.
He
and,
never afraid or you become afraid?
You know, one point I can just tell you is one. You know, when I talk about I was with the Lady J, much of the people were passing and they just wondered.
Yeah, but me, I saw you. We were with you.
Yeah, we went to me and you to Nyabuanse. And I told you that, Lady J is there. Let's have a conversation. And you thought it will not make, You thought about,
But the first time when you wanted to greet him, he was like, he want to refuse.
It was about,
then your things are not good.
So everything is fantastic. The only thing that we have to come out clearly to talk about is one. Today we have much of the things to reveal and make sure that people will be getting the real concept of the day.
Yeah.
And from the analytification of how the things are going, the bifaultment of the things how they are going, the unconditional circumstances of some things how they are going, the pogromicity, talk about the osquams, the postquams, the esquires, how everyone has been thrown here and there.
Yeah,
we have to come out clear.
And let me ask first a first question of me. You know, even me, I have to ask a question because it's.
So you saw me and him together.
Yeah. So and I want to know why did you go to visit today, Lady J live one-on-one?
There's a time I shoot a video and I talk about I know where he always park the vehicle, and the same point, that's why I always park the vehicle.
Yeah,
also.
he was there.
And when I talked about I'm gonna be waiting for him one day whenever we meet, I'm gonna be asking him. I said it onto the video that I'm gonna be asking him. It's the same day I met with Brother Dagi, which we introduced as the Bradagi. Bradagi, and we had I wanted to have a conversation on why they went to attack Mogesi at the boutique at first. Then I talked about I will be waiting, I will be passing through that position. Whenever I'll find Lady J, I'll go there and ask him, because people think about Gintu.
You are afraid of him.
Maybe I cannot have a talk, I cannot have this and this. And the real fact that was there, even him was thinking about how can we talk with the Gintu.
Even him he was thinking that
How
hey,
can I have
how
a talk with
c-
Gintu?
with
How can I
Gintu?
start a talk with Gintu?
Yeah.
Because when I sat down, he told me that sit, bro. Then I sat down. He talked about here we cannot have a conversation.
even
here.
you
We
moved the
stood,
place.
Yeah, we stood up from there. Then we
you
went
know,
back.
and you know, people are looking at you. Even there was a reactor. You know that lady. That lady.
I know the person is always pregnant. I know.
Yeah, that pregnant man. So you, hey, and he was like, hey.
So what's happening here?
What this guy?
You know, one thing that I told people is, I'm not there to be interested with how the reactors will attack it. You understand? What we need is how can we move forward. And I told you one day, one thing, that if you have an asset, I've been repeating this, if you have an asset, like a house asset, I have ever told you this, you have a respect from the village, from everyone. Even the approachment that a person can ever approach you, it's totally different the way you are being approached. So when I went there, the first thing he told me, congratulations, bro, for the house. I see it's bigger, and I wish
So
one day,
he's watching
and
you.
I wish one day to come and visit you.
They are watching.
Yeah, they are watching. They know. And he told me that look at what I'm just taking there. I know. He was talking about. I think you know. Yeah, I think you know Gintu, and you know how to buy steels. I think you have seen. You have seen. So everything was. I think you know. I think you know. You understand? So the fact is one he could not deny because he knows that even Gintu is not a small person. To construct a G castle, it's not a joke. He knows it. He knows that I've used more than 18,000 bricks. It's not a joke. That's not a small house.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yeah.
So the effect now comes out clearly that if you go outside, there, even right now, how people will ever accommodate you and ever talk to you, how they will relate to you, it's different how they used to.
Yeah.
And if they see you as money also. So when people saw Gintu and Davy Jr., we had a conversation and we were just laughing and talking about how it went. So I was asking some of the questions.
You know, I
there.
wanted even me to take you a picture, but I was see how Lady J is looking at me. I become afraid.
I asked him that what's the problem if we can have a shoot of a video and talk about this kind of the scenarios, how they go. He was talking about much of the things about this kind of the subscribers. Because subscribers from Mauro, the brother. And he was also engaging. He was looking for me also. But the only thing is, it was who will approach who first. He was fearing to approach me.
And you are also...
And I was talking about how about this kind of a person. But when I talked about I'm going to be approaching him whenever I find him from his own site. Then ask him, bro, it's not been easy where you have come from to where you have landed. You are now constructing. And why do you want to diminish other people's postquams and esquires, talking about oh, they are poor, they are this and this and this, or attack them, because it has been so rhetorical that anytime you can attack this kind of the people. You understand?
Yeah, man.
So I wanted to ask, why did you go and attack Mogesi from the boutique?
And so what was the answer of Lady J after asking him?
He told me that, bro, from that kind of the video, you can understand. Let me tell you how he told me. He told me that look at that video very well. And I asked about the video doesn't show how you came in. The video shows you and Mogesi pointing fingers.
Yeah.
And I asked...
Even they were in there?
Yeah, inside the boutique.
Yeah.
And I asked about how did you get in? He told me they were walking, they were just onto the road. Then this kind of the boys tried to hit them. They were a little bit, that attempt of, you know, we have even in court, you have ever gone in court. We have that case of you did it. There's a case of, yes, I did it, I'm guilty. Yes?
Yeah.
There's a case talking about you attempted to do it. Yeah, you attempted to.
But he never do it.
But you never did it. But you attempted. Yeah. And there's that case of a person will file the case in a wrong purposes for you. You understand? There are three things.
Yeah.
So the case now he was about to talk is they attempted to do what? To attack him. And he told me that whenever he went to the boutique, he found Ernesto at the door.
So the reason why he went to boutique,
he wanted to ask about what have I ever done to you wrong that you want to hit me onto the road. Exactly, that was the point. So I talked about are you, because a person can be gauging because of the etiquette, the first impression rate that you go to a person having, like talking about the first impression, like the way I can just approach you. Hey, why did you want to hit me, man? Why? So it is like something that somebody can talk about. You went there aggressively, but he told me that I went there and I found Ernesto outside the door, and I asked him, where is Mogesi? Ernesto told him he is there. So Ernesto is the one who gave him access to find who?
To go inside.
To get inside. So the point now to drive home is, even at the video, whenever you listen to the video of Ernesto, he said that himself, that
sorry,
not that one, not at the video, because the video that they shot claiming that how this kind of the boy went, he narrated that when Davy Jr. came and found me, he asked me, where is Mogesi? You understand?
Yeah, man.
So he told him that Mogesi is
inside
there. So he's the one who gave the access for him. So there's nothing like intruding to that kind of the boutique.
Or he went to broke.
Exactly.
So he was given a permission.
So he was given a permission from outside.
Yeah, man.
So because he asked, it's the same time that whenever Dimwango came to the villa and he was denied access to see Marwa, then he asked, where is this person called Gintu? Gake gave him the number, gave her the number. And when Gake gave her the number, she called me. And she put a very meticulous voice, and she called me and told me that, hey, I'm outside here, you just can visit me and I want to check on you. I thought about, which kind of this kind of the good voice that is speaking to me. It's like
lady.
Yeah, very meticulous voice. I never knew because I've never been into such kind of the scenario of finding her in this kind of the things of outside here, or to narrate or to get the real voice of her.
Yeah,
you know. But you know, like you, whenever you come and talk about, hey, Buddha, I can understand it's Mayani. You understand?
Yeah, man.
Okay, when now she came, I never knew her voice. I could never recall. So I thought about who this person who want me to engage her and get her into the house or into the villa. So the same way. So whenever she was given access of my number, she had to call me. So who sold me? It was Gake. You know, it was Gake who sold my number to her.
Yeah, man.
So as I could be attacked. So when they could write a statement, it could start this way.
Yeah.
They could ask, who gave you the number?
The number.
Yeah. Who gave you who gave you the number to call Gintu? You could talk about I came and I accessed and I was given the mandate to come and access, even if it was a fight. She could just go and write a statement talking about I was given the number, then I called him, he came. There's no nothing there. They talk now, they will just do some things there. So there's nothing there. So the only thing is, if he could come direct to where I was and start flirting at me or talking nonsense at me, it could be now a mistake how he approached me without no acknowledgement, not notifying me that I'm coming.
Exactly.
But the real fact now comes out, like David J was talking about, this was the point that he was talking. And when I relate to the video, it was the same. So the point here, the person who sold everyone here, I'm not lying, my friend. Ernesto sold everything, because when he sent the videos to everyone, he sent a video to me, he sent the video to the platform.
By the way,
and he was talking about yeah? I have some new numbers here. I will not receive some of the numbers here. So you wanted to ask me a question?
Yeah, I wanted to ask a question.
Yeah.
But I don't
it has evaporated already. I understand. I had reached to the point talking about the person who was in a mistake was Ernesto. Who, from the videos, if you read the videos, he was the one shouting.
Oh, now the question have come. You know, I saw Mogesi say, this kind of the people, when I am getting a snare, they are the one coming and make videos here instead of helping. But were you there? How did you get the video?
I was called.
You are called, and someone sent to you.
And I was called and they sent it to me. This video was sent with Ernesto to me. And when they sent,
even there is a person called Mora. Mora got that.
I got the video also.
Yeah.
And they had already posted the video.
Yeah, and now I'm wondering how did you how are they are saying that you are just going for content with the Masuboan?
You know, the only thing is that the people who shot a video with who? Masubowan.
Yeah.
And I was not available. I never shot a video with them.
Yeah.
And when they posted, I posted after 5 hours of them posting. You understand? So I could not be in such kind of a position to talk about, oh, this is what has happened here, this is what has happened there. I could not know. But I came out to defend on him.
Yeah.
Talking about, and they're talking about, oh, they were narrating like they're the people who were available. From the entire video, you know, we have different kind of people. There's people who you went to school and you were in exam.
Yeah.
That's the fact that is there into the examination room. You talk about, hey bro, help me with number 9. Talk about which formula can I use. There's a person who want only a formula.
And I will
Talk about pi r squared. Talk about thank you very much. He can apply the formula and get the calculations.
Exactly.
There's a person who you can tell pi r squared and ask you, what is r? What's what represent r?
Pi?
Yeah, pi. What am I writing in pi? You understand me?
Yeah.
And talk about, okay, what answer have you got? You understand? Or there's a person who talk about, help me with this number. Huh? Then you can talk about, leave it. I have understood it already. You understand?
Yeah.
There's a person there are two different people who can understand this kind of the equation. When I give you a video and talk about, can you narrate this kind of, it was a 40-second video, yes, but can you rate it? You can understand from the talk, from the approach, and how the communication was going.
Yeah.
You can rate it. So I came out without studying quickly that kind of the video. I came out to defend these boys because of what? The attack. Why did he got there? But not understanding how it started. But when they came out to talk about, you know what, this kind of the people are coming to get the content, it was a byfaultment. And to the real existence of the day, it was something which is sonactic. And at fact, I always talk about a reactor. Look at now they have already posted a video. They have posted yet. And people now take such kind of the video. And people will take such kind of a video and make sure that they are using it in another scenario. Or they're going to be using it to react upon what they see or what they have ever seen there. And when you come out to talk about this kind of the people are coming to take the content only and leave, it was just disgracing and owning your own people or the generation that you're talking about. So the effect comes once. For the real effect of the day, to talk about the real scenario, I had a much of the conversation on how to make sure that things are changing and not going to the byfaultment on how it was. And when I talk about this is how it is, people having some problems here. So I have to put my phone off. Let me put my phone to can't put it there. And get much of the things here. So some of the people are just are calling me here to have a conversation, but I'm onto the video. I'm in the job, and things gonna be falling apart a little bit here. So everything is so fantastic as we go on with the conversation around the cycle here. And we're going to be making it happen because we have much of the things to reveal one-on-one from the position here. Exactly. So I'm checking here some of the messages. I've seen a message from Mogesi here talking about I went to the police station. Download has failed. I don't know why. But I see he has posted here. Something. I went to the police station, mom. I don't know why he's talking about I went to the police station, mom, and he's having some of the scenarios. I don't know why he has just posted it because the real effect of the day, Lady J is outside and is nowhere, because today I've met with him and I've asked him, have you been arrested? And Lady J himself told me that I've not seen anyone who has just come for such kind of the imbroglio or such kind of the attempt of making sure that they're going to be arresting me. So it was by fault meant that people are talking about, is arrested here and there. And the real effect of the day is one, because I had much of the questions to ask to make sure that we are getting the real concept. But the main concept is one. Some of the things that do occur, they occur because of some of the scenarios that people want to put much of the people into. And the same scenario, if we can relate it to have the same affidavit point that's going to be coming out clearly and offensively, we should handle ourselves in a mannerly way, because we should not point fingers to anyone else, talk about, okay, I want to point fingers to Gintu because I never went to the police post, I never went to the police station because of this and this and this and this and this. And guys, that the real effect, everyone knows the real effect that this kind of the people, whenever they will see me, it's not the first time. They have been looking for me. And much of the people are talking about, oh, Mogesi, you know what? Gintu has been throwing you into a pogrom, has been throwing you into an imbroglio, and this and that and this. If we decide that we want to do this kind of a thing, both of us, and I'm not always, you know what I said yesterday is one. Mogesi is very, very easy person to find out. Whenever you talk about I want to find Mogesi, you will just go to the boutique, then you will find him there. So, to the real effect of the day is a very cheap person to get. And you can access the boutique and you can just scramble him there and make sure that you can do anything that you need. And that's the very difference between me and him there. And the real concept now comes out that they're now talking about, oh, Gintu, you know, whenever he's having a problem, you cannot help him. How do you want Gintu to help? Yet I was not part of the program. I could not go and talk about I witness. Yes, I was in this, I was in that one, I was in those ones. But the real effect is I can know nothing to that one. I will never hold anything to that one. And whenever I will be asked about, can you narrate how this kind of the scenario was? I cannot rate it. I cannot know how to rate how the scenario started. That's why I've just commented that I went to Lady J so as I can ask the real story, how it was. And it told me much of the things about how it started, how it went, and how they are getting him that he stole the clothes, and they are getting about the clothes are worth 30,000 Kenya shillings, which is approximately, whenever you want to calculate, it's more than like 250 US dollars. They are talking about, they are complaining that it has lost, because they're talking about this kind of the chips coolant box there and such kind of the things. But the real effect, I asked that why did you go and break this kind of the thing? She talked about I never had any kind of the commotions that I could have to break this kind of the gadgets inside there. So there's something that it's cooking. And there's something which is very, very cooking, because it's going to be coming out. Whenever I tell you there's something cooking, I mean it, there's something cooking behind the scene. And it's going to be coming out very, very finalizing. And it's very, very big thing that you have never maybe known about, because it's going to be coming one-on-one. Because all the allegations you're talking about has nothing to offer. Has nothing to do with such kind of the things that are thrown into them. And this is the real fact about this kind of the boys. They have a little bit of a problem. And when I was talking about Ernesto was the one who sold everything, and everyone can see it. He was communicating in Swahili, and maybe he thought about people will not understand. And why did he come out to put that video on? Because even whenever we rate and I talk about Lady J, he's always coming out to tell Brother Dagi that if you are in my side, be in my side, and keep quiet about what is happening. But if you are now not knowing what you are posting, and you want to talk and talk about, oh, it was a content, maybe you have talked nonsense there, you have to post it because it was a content covering the entire Esquire or the postcoms that were being handled there. So the effect comes out that you are selling yourself. And that is the biggest mistake, because when the Swahili is being translated and you are talking more than three times talking about, I'm sorry about what happened. I'm sorry. Now why are you coming to attack us in the boutique? I'm sorry about it. It means that there is something that they did and they are confessing about it.
For what you have talked about, I think Mogesi, they wanted to hit Lady J.
Exactly.
Then, after Lady J going to ask them, they got an opportunity.
Because he just got into their boutique.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That is an opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm telling people that there are much of the things that maybe they don't know, and they're gonna be coming out, because when the truth want to come out, it starts that way. And when it's gonna be covering, I'm telling you that as a fact, and people just come out to wonder what's really happening. And the effect is one. You will find one person entitling and telling A to Z what has been there, what is going on, and what has been going on, and how it's being succumbed.
But I think you do it a best way of negotiating.
Exactly.
Because that scenario when it happened, you are not there.
Exactly.
And you cannot be going to police, and you want to take Mogesi to police, and if the police ask you, and what about you? Because the person who is having the problem is Mogesi.
Yeah.
Now, what could you have been saying now?
So
If you-
I could have been thrown into pogrom.
Yeah.
And the fact is one that maybe some people talk about, oh, Gintu could be there to support, to
Yeah,
do what,
yeah,
to
yeah.
do what. But to the real essence of the day, they're the ones to
You can-
throw me in.
Even what you do, you know what you cannot, you couldn't even do anything if you
Exactly.
were there,
Exactly.
because you never witnessed.
I never saw it.
You know, you are not there.
So the effect comes once. When even Masubowan posted the video and talked about this kind of the people, why are they doing this? And at large, now they came and turned against and talk about Gintu and Masubowan, they are there for the content. It was like now they're talking about they don't know themselves. That even themselves, they had posted it already. We can take it from the platform and engage to our own platform and make sure that we are reacting about it.
Yeah.
And what they missed, now they are turning the fight from Davy Jr., they're now throwing into Gintu.
Now the scenario is coming, you and Mogesi.
No, me and Mogesi now. That's
Yeah.
the fight they want to bring.
Not now.
Now, Davy Jr. is no longer available.
Yeah.
Now, the point is one that they have been pointing much over the threats that, Gintu never stood with us when we wanted to go to the police. How can I shot a video, I told you. I shot a video waiting for him. And I was telling people that I'm waiting for Lady J. I know this is the parking. If people saw it, and this is the parking where I always park. I will be turning here so as whenever I found Lady J, at this moment, I'm waiting for Mogesi to come so as we can just go to the police. And I told him, if we go to the police, I'll not get to where the OB is written. I'll just wait you outside there. When you finish, come. I'll just give you a psych that, okay, I'm accompanying you to there. But I'll not be part of the program to go and write as a bear witness. You understand? And I told them whenever he came at night, around 8 in the night, to talk about, I want to do what? I want to go to the police station.
Yeah.
I asked, which police station do you mean? He told me that, you know what, we are going to the, I told them, if we are going to the Sirari post, I'm no longer going to get in.
It's like
I'm going to
paid to
exactly.
take you
I'm
to
going
police.
to wait you outside whenever you finish telling me we go. He told me that, no, why are you fearing police, or you are fearing this kind of the family? Now I have known you are there for the content. I talked about this bullshit.
You know, now Mogesi wants, if he is thrown into an imbroglio, you enter also.
I should be in that imbroglio. Whenever he's arrested, I should be arrested with him.
Because of friend.
Because of friendship. When he's being thrown into an imbroglio, I should be in that imbroglio.
So what can you say about it?
The fact is one that they should man up.
They become men.
They become man. Because
they
I told you,
mature.
I went in a school that the school motto was written, prepare well for the future. The school vision. Bring us boys, we give you men. That's the school I went. So I went there as a boy and I came out as a man. You understand? So and at the time, now the manism is coming in a way that the real life situation, I can see this is not a direct rule. But this is not a way of solving the equation. Which kind of a formula can I use? Simultaneous? Or which kind of algebraic? Or which kind of a formula? So when you just tell me that, okay, can you go to the police station? First I will ask you, what for? Even the day my car was being caught, I knew that the police, but I knew that I have to record, so as whenever things get worse, I have the document, I have the receipts. But now you're going to the police station, it's so, it will be so awkward that you cannot record in the police station. Yeah, you understand? Yeah. And whatever they talk about, okay, you are now, we have ever been looking for you, the charges have been placed here. Ken was ever alleging to me. Machete Man has ever alleged to me. Talk about the Conman has ever alleged to me. So they have all the bulkiness. They're waiting for Gintu one day to the station. Talk about, bro, we have been waiting for you, man. Tomorrow is on court. Tomorrow we find you there. You understand? So I'll have been throwing myself where? Into a dispute that I don't know.
And you left your G castle.
And I left, that's I have to continue what I'm doing. And the real effect of the day is people don't understand that when they will man up, they'll know that one person is using which a person. Because once I started the videos, doing the videos about the sister to Ernesto, and they came in to intervene, and the video went that kind of the thing went cornering. It was that they were never manning up, and I tried to help it, but they now stood up and started talking about I just want to build the G castle. Now I was using the Abbasas funds to build it. You understand? So I never had any negotiation. It was the amigos, yes, it had an existment. We had a conversation. We always talk. Ernesto do come and with some cements here. I do appreciate, I do accommodate them. And we have much of the talks, you understand? Yeah. But the real effect that do come outside clearly is that I'm not interested with much of a person throwing me into an imbroglio or throwing me into a pogrom or thinking about this kind of unconditional circumstances have to find, because I've seen myself. I told you I've done security departments. Yeah. I understand A, B, C, D in terms of police and everything.
Yeah, it's like there's things you to solve and the things you cannot solve.
Exactly. They're the things that you have. If I was the one, I was there when the attack was there, I could be put in that kind of the station. Yeah. Let's go and report because we were there. You saw what happened. But I was not there. You are the ones who were there. You never reported the case from the morning. From the morning, you come to me at 8 in the night. We go and report in the police station that they are just looking for me.
It's like you have government in your hands.
My friend, even if I'm Jesus, even if I'm
that
doing magic,
handcuff, they're nyonki.
Yeah, they are tight, my friend. Yeah, they are tight. You can never find me in such kind of, and you can never throw me in such kind of the point. Yeah. Because the real effect of the day is one. Yeah. So let everybody man up and make sure that we are moving. And the person who is making this kind of the sarcasm to come out, it's who? Ernesto. It's Ernesto, and he's the one who is. If we will ever think about it, I'm telling you, he will man up very quickly. But he's the one who is throwing everybody in the program.
Although Ernesto is his brother,
the cousins,
Mogesi should
man up.
And see, even and not should look forward. All people are best. Exactly. Or you say that this is my brother, but you can see maybe he cannot be having
the intentions. So even the way they were recording the video, they could have listened to that video. Okay, let's, the point now to pinpoint is they're talking about Gintu is fast in terms of uploading the video, yet they're the ones who sent the video to us. And the real meaning now I want to give out is they could have listened to that video from A to Z.
Do you remember even when Mogesi got an accident, Ernesto was the one said, did a video saying Mogesi is dead?
Exactly. And he's the one who posted into WhatsApp.
Yeah, saying Mogesi is dead.
Mogesi is dead.
And people are calling. Subscriber was saying Are you
Even me, I was called like a safari rally, and they were talking about what am I hearing there? Mogesi, what has happened to Mogesi? What is really happening? Who posted the video? It was Ernesto. And the deal of posting that video, what was the deal of posting that kind of the video? I don't know. I don't know the intentions. So sometimes people should man up, and people should get the real concept of what is really happening to the street.
Yeah.
And they should know what is really happening. Yeah, exactly.